Hey, Figure 1, what do you see right now?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great, can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
What you just saw was a demo of OpenAI's new robot. I'm going to discuss the capabilities of these robots, how they work, and what their existence could mean for our jobs and the world at large. You're likely aware that OpenAI's ChatGPT revolutionized the way we think about AI when it introduced its writing prompt feature. Recently, OpenAI launched Sora, which, akin to ChatGPT, is designed for producing highly realistic videos. This technology is set to change the world once it becomes widely accessible, as the videos it creates are nearly indistinguishable from real life. OpenAI, in partnership with a relatively new company named Figure, which is only 18 months old, has made another significant advancement by creating an AI robot. This robot, essentially ChatGPT in a physical form, represents their first attempt, and while not perfect, it is impressively advanced, seemingly years ahead of Tesla's Optimus robot capabilities. This swift advancement in AI technology has left many questions, and the first question is how these robots function. Corey Lynch, who works at Figure, recently shared on Twitter that the robot is capable of describing what it sees, planning future actions, remembering past events, and explaining its actions. Corey emphasized that the robot's behaviors are learned autonomously, not controlled remotely by someone using a controller, which sets it apart from robots like those from Boston Dynamics, where actions are pre-programmed in detail. Unlike those robots, which perform preset routines, this robot learns behaviors through neural networks, improving through trial and error on its own. What's more, demonstrations of this robot are shown in real time, unlike many AI demonstrations that are either sped up or edited to skip the slower processes of data. The robot operates in real time, using its cameras and microphones to see and make decisions. For example, if asked to get something to eat, it can look around, decide on the best course of action using OpenAI's neural network, and then execute the chosen action. This capability results in fluid, lifelike movements. Thanks to their collaboration with OpenAI, the robot can apply logical reasoning, which might not seem extraordinary to us since our brains do this naturally. However, for a robot, understanding statements like "I'm hungry" is not straightforward. Yet this robot can look around, identify an apple as edible, and offer it to the person. Similarly, when asked where dishes should be placed, it concludes that the drying rack is the proper location. This capability is remarkable because the robot has to interpret abstract concepts like them and there, which are not inherently meaningful to it. Instead of being pre-programmed with these understandings, it uses logic, reasoning, and memory to deduce that them refers to the dishes and there points to the drying rack. This technological breakthrough is astonishing and demonstrates rapid progress in AI, as the robot can explain how it arrived at its conclusions. We're witnessing history in the making, even as we contemplate the impact on our jobs. An important question is about the potential misuse of these robots, especially in harming others during global conflicts. Fortunately, Figure has stated that they will not allow their robots to be used to harm. Another question to consider is the impact of these robots on employment. The main goal, according to the company's vision, is to enhance human abilities with AI, aiming to create robots that can positively change society and improve life for future generations. Ideally, robots would handle dangerous or undesirable jobs. There are millions of such jobs in the US alone, and with an aging population, finding workers for these roles will become increasingly difficult. As labour supply growth stagnates, we need automation to boost productivity and, in turn, our standard of living, potentially allowing humans to step back from the workforce eventually. Economically, we work to earn money, which we then spend on goods and services. The cost of these goods and services is linked to the cost of producing them. If we could eliminate the work part and directly access the goods and services, it would be ideal. Currently, manual labor and production are significant parts of the global economy. However, as robots start doing our jobs more efficiently, the cost of labor will decrease due to unbeatable competition from robots. Eventually, the cost of hiring a human will match the cost of renting a robot for the same job, making human labor unnecessary. Over time, robots could also create more robots, further reducing labor costs and making goods and services cheaper. This could lead to a future where manual labor is optional and increased production results in an abundance of affordable goods and services, potentially increasing wealth for everyone. Ideally, the advancement of robots will allow us to focus on more fulfilling activities like exploring art, mastering forgotten hobbies, or even venturing into space colonization. The possibilities are boundless. However, transitioning to such a utopian scenario won't be straightforward. Certain industries will embrace automation more quickly, leading to job losses, while others, with more resources and influence, might resist this change to protect their workforce, citing reasons such as safety and intelligence. This resistance could disadvantage those already displaced by automation, unless they can swiftly adapt to new fields. The World Economic Forum predicts that over 50% of tasks will be automated by 2025, altering the job market significantly. Some jobs will become more prevalent, while others will diminish. It's likely that the last industries to automate will benefit the most, whereas those that automate early may increase discussions around concepts like universal basic income as a response to these shifts. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel for more financial news and analysis.